Hi there, I'm Kat.
And I'm Derek. Welcome to Chit Chat with Derek and Kat.
We're your backstage pass into the world of family businesses. The real stories, the real challenges, and everything that makes these businesses thrive across generations.
Each week, we'll sit down with entrepreneurs, leaders, service providers, and family dynasties to swap stories, dig into some lessons, and have some laughs along the way.
So whether you're part of a family business, dreaming of starting one, or you just love a good success story, you're in the right place.
So let's get into it. It's time for Chit Chat with Derek and Kat. Welcome back to an episode of Chit Chat with Derek and Kat. I am Derek Volk, host of this show and owner and CEO of Volk Packaging Corporation in Biddeford, Maine. And this is my lovely co-host.
I'm Catherine Wygant Fawcett, the Executive Director of the Institute for Family-Owned Business, otherwise known as IFOB.
IFOB. And we're talking about family business today and every day. And what we have for you today is our guest from Waltz and Sons. How are you guys? We have Derek and Kevin. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. We're doing good. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, we're excited to have you. You must be the chosen family.
Yeah. They selected us to do the talk with you guys today. Mikey's he's actually on vacation, so he would have been here, but he's down on a cruise.
Nice.
So you guys were the winners of our Customer Service Award, the Chalmers Insurance Group Customer Service Award last year. I see that you answer your calls within 2 rings, and you always have a family member or key employee available after hours to answer emergency calls that might arise.
Yes, that is right. So anytime you call here, you are talking to an actual person. We don't have an automated service. The after hours is picked up by an automated service, but if it is an emergency, it will go directly to one of us to take the call. We're always around to talk if we need to be.
That's great. Tell us a little bit about the founding and the starting of your business.
Yeah, so the company was started up by Sue and Skip back in 1996. And they started this right out of their own home. So they used to work right out of the basement. And when I actually started on, I've been here for 10 years, it was still being run out of the basement and out of their backyard with all the tanks and trucks and everything. And in 2018, we built this facility that we're in now. And we actually, we have our whole place here, a whole tank yard, places for the trucks. It's been a real good journey, at least from my perspective over the last 10 years. It's come a long way even just from there, but they've done amazing over the last 30 years.
How did your family decide on propane and just propane, right?
Yes, it's just propane only, and residential only. We don't do commercial business, but Skippy, actually, he was the one. So he's always been in the business. He started doing plumbing back when he was 7, he'll tell you, with his father and stuff. And it's kind of always been in his family. So there's been a couple other businesses like his father had started and his uncle. And so he's always been in there, and he worked for other propane companies over the years, and then decided that he wanted to do his own thing and started it up and went for it. And here we are now.
So tell us a little bit about each of you and what your roles are in the family business.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm the service manager. So basically, I take a lot of phone calls from customers, do a lot of scheduling for service appointments, things like that. And I started out, like I said, 10 years ago, and I've kind of worked my way through every position here and there on the way up. Started out as a service tech and did some delivery work as well, and then moved into the sales position. And now I've found my way up to the service manager. So I've seen quite a bit of the company inside and out on different levels. Yeah. And then there's Derek.
Yeah. So I am the sales manager over here. I came over about almost 6 years ago. I was a service tech for a few years and then moved into the sales manager position when Kevin moved up to service manager. So my daily tasks are taking phone calls from customers who would like to get quotes on new installs. So I'll set up an appointment. I'll go out on site, which the site surveys are totally free for us to take a look and see what we would need to do the job. And then I would write the quote up after that and email it over to them.
How do you get most of your business? Do you have a sales team? Do you take calls in? How does your business grow?
So for the longest time, it was just word of mouth. Recently, in the past few years, they've done some advertisement, and that seems to be taking a huge help into getting more customers.
Then you also were the first in Maine and the second in New England to bring in a load of renewable propane. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so yeah, we were the first in the state to bring it in for residential use. There was already brought in by I think Bonnie Eagle for auto gas, but we were the first ones to actually apply to a residential application. And that was, we're just trying to bring awareness to what the future of propane will be, that it is, it's a green fuel, it is renewable, and that it has a bright future and a place to stay. I know there's a lot of concern with fossil fuels and stuff, but propane doesn't fall under that. And we want to increase awareness and let people know what it actually is and that it is a good product. So it's not readily available. It's kind of hard to get. We had to bring that up from Louisiana to get it up here. So it's not really widespread yet for residential use. It's mostly in the auto gas industry, I believe, right now. But we're hoping in the future to, expand it and have it as an option that we can offer our customers on a regular basis.
Well, how does it work?
So it's renewed. So I think a lot of it is made actually out of like vegetable oil, but they as far as I know, they've kind of discovered it by accident. Trying to make other things and decided, they found out, oh, we just made propane, and it's the same chemical formula and everything. So it's identical really. So when it does actually get to be used more in residential, people won't have to change anything in their homes. If they're already running on propane, it will run just the same. They don't have to adjust their appliances, anything like that. It's going to be a match. So it's going to be great for everyone.
It still burns up like regular propane. It's just made from a more renewable source.
Exactly.
How is traditional propane? How do you get that propane?
So that is like refined from like natural gas, which it's like all oil based and stuff.
So you have a young group of people working with youth, and I hear you have a very special ritual in the morning. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so first thing in the morning, we all meet at the shop, and we have a full kitchen here for the staff. So everyone likes to come in and start their morning off making breakfast, whether it's French toast or just a breakfast sandwich, bagels, whatever the guys need. They have it here for them in the morning.
How long have you been doing that?
That's I think that's really since we moved in here, probably in the 2018, when we kind of had a real kitchen to work out for the guys, and we have a big kitchen area with a big table so everyone can sit down. We got the flat top on top of the range there so they can make all the stuff they want. So that's really what it kind of picked up. Before, we used to stop in the morning somewhere and grab a sandwich, but now we can do it all in-house and offer that to the guys. So it's really awesome.
They make it themselves. You don't have everybody doesn't all have pancakes, or everybody doesn't all have French toast. You get to make whatever you like.
Yeah, and you'll see that. I mean, like, sometimes somebody's making French toast, somebody else is making a breakfast sandwich, somebody else is having cereal or waffles. It's a whole mix every day.
Our customer service award is a very, very nice award to receive. It says a lot about your company. Guessing that to a lot of people, propane is a commodity and propane is propane. What separates Waltz from your competitors?
I'd say the biggest thing is definitely the customer service. The fact that when you call here, you are going to talk to an actual person that works here, and you're going to get sent in the right direction. The person answering for them, maybe they're not the ones that has the answer to your question, but they're going to point you to the person that does, and we're going to do what we can to help you. We try very hard for, one call resolution, get it done right then and there. And we really do try to put the customer first. It's very important. I think that's what's helped the company grow over the years, is just our dedication to trying to be the best at customer service that we can be.
You also use a lot of technology like tablets and other things as well. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. So yeah, we used to have it all on like paperwork orders and everything, and having to handwrite everything out. And now we have changed to a computer system software where it is tablets for the guys. So everyone out on the jobs and the drivers, they all have tablets in their trucks so that they can get their work orders dispatched through that. It makes life a lot easier and kind of streamlines the process a bit quicker.
How many family members are involved in the company?
3 technically.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, technically only 3 right now.
Skip retired. So there's 3 family members as of right now.
Do you have any other employees that have family members working in the company? Like, do you have brothers, sisters, other people? I know you have that in your company, right?
Yeah. We have a couple times over the years had that. Right now, my nephew is one of the employees, actually, probably the youngest one. He's 18. He just started on. So then we do have that.
There's sisters that work here as well, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you guys do a lot of things together, like a family. Tell us about some of the community activities or things that you guys do beyond the breakfast.
Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff that we do. There's a couple company outings that we do. That's usually a golf outing and then a boat outing. We also like to participate in some of the parades around, whether it's Buxton or Leamington. And most of the time the guys volunteer to want to put a truck in there and go out and do it. It's always a great time. We do as a group have fun, but we also know work needs to be done as well too.
There a lot of training involved when you hire new people?
Yes, yeah, there is quite a bit going into it because there's quite a few different propane licenses, and it takes time to get them and go through the classes, and it's all in-house training. Skip's actually a teacher for the gas licensing in Maine, so he does it all in-house for our guys here, and it does typically, when we hire on a new tech, it'll probably take them close to 2 years before they're going out on their own to do jobs, so they'll always be with somebody training. Whether they're with Skip learning out of the book or they're actually on the site with one of the guys getting hands-on training, kind of hit it from both angles and try to cross-train everyone so that the drivers are also learning technician work and the technicians are learning driver work. So, we can have multiple people to send to different things if need be.
Do you have any women that are coming on board as well?
Yeah, we train. So the girls downstairs that answer the phones, the CSRs, they're great, and they actually do the classes with Skip too to get their propane licenses. And then we do have them go out with the guys and kind of see on-hands training out there, setting tanks and making deliveries, so that they get to see that too. And it's pretty awesome.
Any next generations coming?
Well, I mean, we got a lot of young people here, not as much as like the family for the Waltzes coming on. Dexter's part of that. He's a driver. Not at the moment, but it could happen in the future. But we do have a very young crew. I mean, I'm 34 and I'm one of the older ones here, so we have a lot of young guys. It's pretty great.
That's excellent.
So I hear you have a couple of signs in your lunchroom. You don't necessarily have a formal vision, value, core value type thing, but it says you work hard and be nice to people, and together we achieve more, like a team. So how do you build that culture into your business or into your employees?
I think for us, it's just that we may not be exactly Waltz's, like where our last name isn't Waltz, but we're all family here. They treat us like family. We all treat each other like family, and I think that spending time in the morning with breakfast with each other, I think, helps build on that. And I think just the camaraderie that we all have together helps us want to do more as a company. I think everyone tries harder because we all look out for each other and we work as a team and as a family very well.
Excellent. Ready for the speed round?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The speed round. Here we go. We have rapid fire questions for you guys. But it's not a hard quiz. So let me see. The first one is, what sayings are you known for? So we'll take each of you.
Fueling your life, I guess. Yeah, I'll one for the company. That's kind of one of our slogans on some of our stuff.
I like that. What's something interesting about you guys that wouldn't necessarily be on an official bio?
A lot of us like to golf, actually. That's kind of like a big thing here. So there's quite a few of us that spend quite a bit of time golfing in our off time.
A lot of us are outdoorsy people, so
yeah,
a lot of hunting, fishing, golfing, snowmobiling, all those kind of things.
We have a golf scramble on July 15th. If you all want to come, you can do 9 or 18 holes, and we have great prizes and things.
Oh, boy. That would be awesome. Yeah. We'd love more information on that.
It's fun. We'd love to have you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
What books or podcasts are you listening to lately that might be helpful to the audience?
Oh, what books or podcasts?
Yeah. What are you streaming these days?
Streaming. So my personal time right now, I've been watching that show You on Netflix. So
yeah, that's very
entertaining. Yeah, so that's what I've been kind of binging for this past week anyway.
Currently, I don't really have anything that I guess I would say I'm really watching or listening to right now.
Great. Well, how would somebody reach out to Waltz if they wanted to get some propane delivered?
So there's a couple different ways. I mean, they could definitely call us here at the office. You want me to give the phone number?
Sure.
It's 207-929-8898. That's always a great way to reach out. We do have a Facebook and an Instagram page that you can reach out to us on. And we have our own website, waltzandsons.com. So any of those are great, or you can even stop by. I mean, we don't mind having customers come in and talk to us. There's usually one of us here, Derek or I or Mike or Joe, that can help you get in the direction you need to go.
So I know you guys work with Flight New Media, and we do too. So they help with all your social media too, I think.
Yes. Yeah. They're the ones that do a lot of the social media for us, and they do a great job. We really like working with them.
Where are you located again? Your address? Somebody want to stop by?
Yeah. We'll get out there.
So it's 29 Park Place in Buxton.
Okay.
Buxton Foreside. That line.
Well, thanks for fueling our show today. We appreciate that very much. And
have a great day and look forward to the next episode of Chit Chat with Derek and Kat.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
thanks for joining us for this episode of Chit Chat with Derek and Kat. If you loved hearing today's family business story, don't forget to follow the show and leave us a review. It helps more people find these amazing stories. You can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and YouTube. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. Want to learn more about the families and service providers we feature, or get involved with the Institute for Family-Owned Business or Vogue Packaging Corporation? Visit fambusiness.org, fambusiness.org. We'll see you next time on Chit Chat with Derek and Kat.